I'm going to get my variable alone. In order to get the variable alone, I'm going to do the opposite operation. And the opposite of addition is subtraction. And the opposite of multiply is to divide, and vice versa. So what I want to try to do is the opposite order of operations to make it easier. So I'm going to try to get rid of my addition and subtraction first. Well, in order to do that, I need to get rid of this minus 4. I'm going to try to get rid of the number without the variable first, which would be the minus 4, and the opposite of minus 4 is plus 4, and I have to do that to both sides. So here's what happens. These two cancel out, and I'm left with a negative 2x, and I have a negative 10 and a positive 4. A lot of people make the mistake and say, oh, that means add 4 all the time. No, we have to ask ourselves, are those signs the same or are they different? Okay, I have a negative 10 and a positive 4, which means the signs are different. So if the signs are different, I'm going to subtract and keep the sign of the larger digit. So imagine you owe somebody $10 and you give them 4, you still owe them 6 because you have more negatives than you do positives. Now, negative 2 times some number equals a negative 6. Well, I want to do the opposite of multiply, and I'm always going to divide by the number next to the variable. So if the number next to the variable is a negative 2, I'm going to divide by a negative 2. Because remember, I'm doing the opposite operation, not the opposite sign. So the opposite of times negative 2 is divide negative 2. A negative 2 divided by a negative 2 is a positive 1. And I have 1x. And 6 divided by 2 is 3. Now, if the signs are different and I'm dividing, the answer would be negative. However, if the signs are the same and I'm dividing or multiplying, the answer will be positive. Okay? So remember, the rules up here for addition and subtraction are different than the rules for multiply and divide. So a lot of kids get that confused. So if the signs are the same and I'm dividing or multiplying, the answer is going to be positive. Okay, but that is only for multiply and divide.